Hello and welcome to the Restaurant Show here on CW57. My name is Ryan Ashker. Stay tuned, we have some fantastic food lined up for you, including our friends from Market Grill, as well as Ryan from Club Tavern. All that and much more. It's the Restaurant Show right here on CW57. Hello and welcome back to the Restaurant Show. Right now I'm really excited. We're joining our friends from the Market Grill. We have Cassandra and Joel here. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
How are you guys doing this week?
We're doing good.
I see what Joel has prepared, and I'm very excited because Joel makes some fantastic food every time he comes in here. And today, it looks like you got shrimp Alfredo for us.
That's right. So we're gonna start off with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in the pan. Get that warmed up. And I've got some fairly large shrimp here. These are 1620 shrimp. Which basically all that means is there's 16 to 20 shrimp per pound.
Those are big shrimp.
These are big shrimp. You obviously use smaller ones if you'd like. And of course we can't forget the salt and pepper. Gotta make your food taste good. We're gonna let these cook for a few minutes. Get some nice caramelization going on.
And this is all made to order, correct? So you
Correct.
and the rest of the crew are back there making stuff as people are ordering it, so it always comes out
Right.
fresh, and seeing where they're at. It's always really, really fresh ingredients, so you got the nice crisp color. That freshness just comes through anytime you order food out there, and that's something I always like to point out when you guys stop in here, because as many places are that stay as fresh, you guys really have some stuff that's right off the box. It's fantastic.
Right. So, as these are caramelizing, we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of garlic, which in any Alfredo is an essential ingredient. So we've got that sauteing a little bit. We're gonna add some white wine. And then I've got a little bit of heavy cream here as well, just a touch. And then our Alfredo sauce.
Does the cream kind of become a part of a sauce as you're putting that together?
Yeah, it kind of helps to loosen the Alfredo, which we make ahead of time, and then, you know, it adds that creaminess to the dish. So, and we'll kind of let this reduce for a few minutes.
And you were sharing with me before we went on, you guys actually have something very exciting going on this weekend as well, where we're going to be able to kind of sample some of your food and try some different things.
Right, we're going to be out at the Taste of Fitchburg this weekend. On Saturday, we're going to be one of the booths out there. We're going to be serving up some crab cakes, our bread pudding, and shrimp tacos. So it's really exciting.
Okay.
It starts at 11 o'clock and will go until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So
And that's Saturday.
Saturday at
Taste of Fitchburg.
McKee Park.
Oh, all right. So Saturday at McKee Park, Taste of Fitchburg. Our friends from Hy-Vee are going to be out there. I didn't even know what was going on, so now I have plans for Saturday, and that's obviously important too.
Yeah, we're hoping to see a whole lot of people out there, so it should be good. All right, now this is nicely reduced. We're going to bring it to the plate. Turn the flame off so we don't start anything on fire. And we're gonna put our pasta right in the center and kind of put the shrimp right on top.
Oh, wow.
Put that aside. And to garnish, we've got some freshly grated Parmesan cheese and then a little bit of fresh parsley.
Perfect. The more cheese, the better.
Yep. And we can always add as much or as little as you'd like.
Look at that.
There you go. That's your dish.
Shrimp Alfredo. So that's the dish today from Market Grill, and that looks absolutely fantastic. There's a lot of other very exciting things going on that Cassandra's going to talk about today. Football season is off and kicking, and Market Grill is your home to catch all the games and have some fantastic food. Can you tell us a little bit about what you guys got going on?
Yeah, so every time we have a game going on, we do have half-price apps and taps. We also do have $6 flatbreads, so we got about 8 to choose from, or you can create your own. We do have unlimited wings for $12, so you can get them bone-in, boneless. And then we also have buckets of beer, domestic, any 6 bottles for $10.
Oh, wow. That wing deal, that sounds fantastic. That's,
Oh, yeah.
Have you had people come in there and just try to abuse that yet with how
Oh,
many
yeah.
they can do?
All the time.
I'm not gonna lie, I might be guilty of trying to do that in the next couple of days. I love the unlimited wings. And one of the cool things with that is that goes during really any sort of game that's on, and you guys have NFL Sunday tickets, so really, it's no matter if you're a Packer fan or a fan of another team, you guys really have every game there and available.
Yes, we do.
So that was half price apps and taps, so half price off appetizers and tap beer. You can't go wrong with that. Buckets of beer, 6 for $10, and a huge selection of beer you guys have
Oh,
as
yes.
well. I was just looking through the beer menu and a lot of different things, some unique things that you can try that not a lot of other places around even have. On top of that, the $12 unlimited wings, which I touched on, the $6 flatbread. Now, with the flatbread, you have a couple different options. What are some of the flatbreads you guys have over there?
We have like our meat cravers, our tomato, basil, mozzarella. We also do have a Greek Island, so it's more of a vegetarian one
Okay.
too. And we have our buffalo chicken, or our ranch buffalo chicken, yes.
Ranch buffalo. I think you have me at meat eaters, but that ranch buffalo chicken sounds really good too. NFL Sunday ticket, a lot of great things. You can also see them out at the Taste of Fitchburg. And one that I've actually been out there for a couple times is one of my favorite promotions you guys do, the half-price sushi and bottles of wine.
Yes.
So tell our viewers a little bit more what that includes and what they can get at a fantastic price.
Yeah, so every Wednesday, from starting at 11 in the afternoon till about 10 at night, we do have half-price sushi and bottles of wine. So any bottle of wine that you like, and then you can take it home too if you would like. We do have a packaging, and then any selection that we have for our sushi as well.
That's still my favorite one. I just started eating sushi. I didn't think I
Okay.
liked it. I love it. And you guys have really good sushi too.
We do.
So being able to kind of pick up on a deal like that, especially with the bottle of wine, it's a fantastic night out or in. You know, you can take the wine home as well. As I said, the NFL Sunday ticket, Taste of Fitchburg coming up. And then we talked about it a little bit last time, but you came out with some specialty burgers for the football season as well.
Right. So on the game days, we decided to, like when the Packers play, I came up with a Packer burger, which has the burger patty, cheddar cheese, green chilies, and then it's topped off with cheese curds. So all Wisconsin there. And then for the Badgers, it's kind of like a tomato mozzarella burger with a little bit of sliced tomatoes, mozzarella, and a little bit of basil on top. So it's kind of a caprese burger, if you will, but you know, it's pretty good.
So, two really unique flavors, and you have the coloring there, so that's why you got the Packer and the Badger burger. So just 2 additional things you can try out over at Market Grill. But check them out for game day. Any game you can imagine, some great deals. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the restaurant show.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
We'll be back in just a moment. Coming up next on the restaurant show, Jack from Freshie.
Hello and welcome back to the restaurant show. Right now we're going to learn a little bit more about eating healthy and some of the great healthy options in our area with Freshie. It is Jack. Jack, thanks for coming back. How are you doing today?
I'm doing terrific. Thanks for having me back.
So tell us a bit about what we got. I know last time we talked a bit about your smoothies and cleanses and things like that, and they tasted absolutely fantastic. So tonight we're going to talk a little bit about how you can do date night without having to eat out and fill your body with toxins and things like that.
Sure, everybody's got different expectations when they go out, but popular refrain I've been hearing, we've been open almost 6 months now, and people say that there's just not enough healthy options, and sometimes I see couples coming in and they're looking for something where they can kind of mix or match, meet their needs. We do custom of everything, so you can start from scratch and build your own. But tonight what I brought with you is our teriyaki twist bowl with some chicken on it,
Okay.
one of our better sellers. We also have here our smokehouse burrito with steak.
Oh, all right.
So basically I find like sometimes depending on the fare, some of the bigger, brawnier guys, you say healthy, and they're like, whoa, I don't do healthy. I'm a steak and potatoes guy. And I say, great. Try a smokehouse burrito with steak, and I've yet to have a customer tell me that they didn't love it.
Well, because you got your healthy stuff in there, but you still got that steak, so you have your protein and those things that, you know, the bigger guys might like as well.
Exactly, and it's a big, healthy burrito. It's definitely going to fill you up. If you got some room for dessert, though, we did bring along a couple of our smoothies today. The Freshie Green, once again, has spinach, kale, pineapple, avocado, along with our frozen kefir, so that's a healthier frozen yogurt.
All right.
Also brought our banana nut crunch. That's my wife's favorite. We're celebrating our 8-year anniversary, so
Congratulations.
thank you very much. So for all those couples out there, whether they be young, married with kids like us, maybe a little more experience under your belt, wherever you're coming from, I just find that couples really have an enjoyable experience. We're not too far from the theaters down there on Mineral Point Road, so we see people that come in, a little dinner and movie action, maybe popping in after some time shopping or something like that. But whatever you're doing, please come visit us at Freshie. Once again, we're open 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
So a lot of great options. Whether you want to catch a movie or do the shopping over on the west side, pop on in for lunch, dinner, date night, as we have some of the options here. And you were talking a little bit about how you can customize entrees, things like that. Tell us a little bit about maybe some of the options you can have as we're customizing things.
Sure.
In there.
So the first thing we started with the base. So for example, this teriyaki twist here, we start out with a brown rice base, but you can go with quinoa. Quinoa's a seed, so you're getting more protein.
Sure.
It's kind of that lean protein that a lot of people are looking for these days. I mean, nothing against a big steak or something like that, but this is something where you can eat it and not feel maybe as weighed down afterwards.
Still continue with your day
Absolutely.
maybe.
So after the base, of course, we've got our toppings here. For this one, we've got carrots, cucumbers, edamame, broccoli, and some green onions, along with little sesame seeds and some wonton strips thrown on there.
Okay.
With our teriyaki sauce. So it's completely up to you what you want to do for as far as the toppings. You can just take off a couple things, like sometimes they'll say people don't want the green onions or don't want the wonton strips. But we do have custom tickets at our store, so you can literally start from scratch, build your own. And then it's up to you what proteins you want to add on there.
Sure.
For this one, we put chicken on there. You can also do steak, tuna, falafel, or our tofu, which is a firm tofu, has some nice flavor to it, so seems very popular. Switching over to the smokehouse burrito, same deal. If you want to start out with the rice and beans is what it typically comes with. When I get it myself, sometimes I do put that quinoa in there just to give me a few more calories during the day, because I'm usually running and gunning. And then you see inside here that we've got the tomatoes, the red onions, the corn, and it's up to you, once again, which protein. I usually get it with steak myself, but it's all pretty good in there.
Okay, fantastic. So we mentioned that and some of the different options and things like that. What do we have over here? What's this guy?
So I want to bring along something lighter as well. So this is our Ninja Wrap.
Okay.
And great summer option. Has our Asian sesame sauce on there, which I absolutely adore. It's just a very yummy sauce. It's very colorful. It's got the cabbage, the edamame, the carrots, the lettuce in there. All mixed together. This one I'd put vegetarian. A lot of times we'll have customers that are vegetarian or vegan. A lot of comments that they're just very excited that there's this type of healthy, fast casual restaurant now available on the west side. And I see people from all different backgrounds come in. Definitely don't judge a book by its cover.
Yes.
With anybody that walks in our door, because I can never guess what's going to come out of their mouth next for what they might request.
And one of the items I've heard a lot about is the Pangoa Bowl. Is that how you pronounce that? The Pangoa Bowl?
Yep, that's how it's pronounced, Pangoa Bowl, exactly. Probably the comment I get the most on that one is that fiery barbecue sauce has this nice blend of the sweet along with a little zing with the spiciness of it. So a popular quote that I get is, "Jack, I'm addicted to that Pangoa Bowl, that fiery barbecue sauce. I gotta have it."
Nice.
So
it
we're happy to oblige.
has a nice little kick to it, but not that overwhelming heat that some people would be worried about. So that might be, you talked about the guys that are the steak and potato sort of guys and stuff, I like to eat. So is that one of those options that, maybe someone like me might want to have? Same thing with the wrap over there?
Yep, absolutely. You can, like I said, start from scratch. I'd definitely say those two, I would say, by the guys are probably more popular. Our number one seller is that Mediterranean Bowl still that we brought before. Everybody orders that one and loves it. I've got some regulars that just can't get away from it. They got to have that mix with the quinoa and the field greens and the red pepper sauce and all the toppings. It just really comes together with a lot of flavor.
And one of the things I want to remind the viewers too is they have that, cleanse that goes in a couple of different circuits. You could have, was it 3 days, 5 days?
Yeah, 1, 3, and 5 days. 4 juices in a salad. It's our MetaBoost salad. And after we ran the show, we had a lot of people coming in, calling in, And the benefits that I've been hearing have just been fantastic. People feeling better, losing a little weight, and making it quick and easy for them is the biggest part of it. If you're juicing at home, it takes a lot of time to prep all that stuff, get it all ready, go into the grocery store, et cetera, et cetera. And then doing that each morning to make your own, definitely time intensive. So we're happy to do it for you if you just want to pop in.
And that's definitely one of the things I want to highlight too, because that's a great thing going on, especially as we're getting in the summer weather and things like that. And you guys also do catering, and aside from that, you're running something special with the students right now. What's going on there?
So 10% off discount for all students with valid ID. So whether you're going to the UW, MATC, Memorial High School is right across the street. I'm just encouraging people at an early start to eat healthy, avoid some of those things that go along with having a bad diet like diabetes, etc.
So all that great thing going on, and more fresh options, healthy options, different options, and customize them any way you want. Great food over at Freshie. Give it a try. You might not be the vegetable kind of person. You might be the meat and potatoes kind of guy. They got something for everyone. So give it a try, Freshie. Jack, thanks for coming back in today.
You're welcome.
Freshie over on the west side. Check it out. We'll be right back with more of the Restaurant Show.
Coming up next on the Restaurant Show, Club Tavern swings by. Right now we're joined by the place I consider to be my second home, the Club Tavern, and we got Ryan in here this week. How you doing?
Doing well. How are you doing, Ryan?
Not bad. First time on the Restaurant Show. Excited to have you.
I am. It's great to be here.
And what do you have for us today? I see a lot of ingredients and a huge hunk of bread.
Oh, see, and the bread is the best part there. What I brought you guys today is called Moose's Hot Brown. And this is a little spin on a Kentucky dish.
Okay.
What we do is we take this loaf right here. It's a garlic sourdough, where the garlic is actually roasted in the bread.
Oh, okay.
And we take that and we slice it in nice big thick chunks, lay that down on our plate, and then we take these mashed potatoes here, nice garlic mashed potatoes, skin on, all the good stuff. Lots of sour cream, lots of butter, very important. That gets topped on the bread, and then we take a inside round that we actually have a smoke rate club. And we take that, a little apple, a little cherry wood, rub it down with a bunch of herbs and spices, and slow smoke that about 6 hours.
Oh, wow, okay.
Nice and tender, very juicy still, nice and red.
Yeah, and you can see that with what you brought here too.
Yep, this is actually the shaved down slices here. And we top that right on the mashed potatoes. And then with all those drippings left over from all that goodness, all that flavor, it's been sitting there marinating, we take and make a gravy from it. And that gravy gets added right on top of it with some caramelized onions and some sauteed mushrooms. And turns up looking a little bit like this. I don't know if I can see it there.
So thick gravy.
Oh yeah, it's gotta be. Well, everything we do at Club is Moose style. It's big, it's hearty, it is just slathered in gravy. And we take all this together and we top it off with a little bit of roast corn, just to give it a little sweetness, a little pop.
Sure.
When we're all done, it's just a monster. You will need a wheelbarrow to get you out of the building with this one.
So we got the finished. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So I don't think anyone's gonna say that's not a full meal.
No, if
most of the things you make over there.
If you can finish this, you are an impressive man or woman.
So then with that, that's the finished part, and then you got the onions that you guys saute and the mushrooms, and that goes on top of it as well.
That actually gets mixed into the gravy.
That goes right into the gravy.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's all just kind of dancing around there.
Oh my goodness, that looks absolutely fantastic. It's almost, you said it's a Kentucky dish, it's almost kind of similar to like a shepherd's pie almost, right?
Almost. That's kind of where we got the idea from. Moose came to me one day and he's like, I love shepherd's pie and I love the idea behind it, but I want to do something different.
Sure.
So we took it apart, all the different ingredients, and made something different.
That looks absolutely fantastic. That's one you got to try. And with some of the other things we have at Club Tavern, we know the food's always fantastic. A great variety of burgers out there. My personal favorite are the wings. And Wednesday night, the wing special, 50-cent wings, correct?
75-cent wings.
75-cent wings.
Every once in a while, we knock them down to 50 cents just to surprise people.
All right. And so the wings are fantastic. You got Buddha's Barbecue, a lot of different stuff going on there. And it's not just the food. Aside from that, it's a great place to hang out. And there's really cool events coming up with football season right around the corner. Club does something really special for Badger home games, right?
We do. We always have a Badger bus coming from Club Tavern, take you down to Camp Randall, bring it back. And while you're doing that, we always make sure to take care of our patrons. You know, it's very important. You get to eat and drink like an employee. So you get 25% off anything you buy there. And most of the games, we also have a huge buffet going on as well. And if you're part of the bus, you get that included as well.
Oh wow, that's a fantastic special. And aside from that, there's TVs covering every inch of that bar if you've ever had a chance to check it out. So it's a great place to watch Packer games coming up. And for Packers touchdowns, you guys have something interesting too, right? Is it a shot for Packers touchdowns?
It's actually Badgers and Packers.
Oh wow, okay.
Free shots for the entire bar. We're giving away t-shirts, we're giving away random bar swag. It's always a party down there.
So a lot of great stuff going on for Badgers and Packer games. Go down there, and with the offense the Packers have this year, that's a lot of shots going on.
Oh yeah, we pour them in buckets.
And volleyball court's still going on in back. That was summer just finished up. Are you guys doing fall volleyball as well?
We are. We actually just started our fall volleyball yesterday.
All right.
And that season's gonna be going as long as people want to play. If it's too cold, that's fine. But if you want to play, we will make sure it's available for you.
All right, so still have to sign up for fall volleyball. You can get involved with that. Packers, Badgers home games, fantastic food, and music pretty much every day of the week. Robbie G there on Mondays and Wednesdays usually, live music Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. So a lot of fantastic stuff going on.
Indeed. We also have a jazz quartet that we bring in on Sundays once in a while. They'll be starting back up in about a month or so.
During brunch?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So come get your prime rib breakfast and eggs and listen to some great jazz.
With probably one of the best Bloody Marys around.
Oh, you can't beat it. It's a monster.
Almost a full meal in the glass with those Bloody Marys.
Oh,
too.
the only thing you're missing on there is probably a burger and a slice of pizza.
Yeah, and you can get that on the side if you wanted to, I'm sure.
Oh, of course.
And you were just sharing with me, I went on it. We did a really successful bus trip from Club Tavern to Wrigley Field to watch the Cubs sadly demolish our Brewers, but that was so good. We're going to be doing one to Miller Park. It's the last game of the season, and the date on that was October 4th, and I believe that's Cubs Brewers as well, right?
It is.
Okay, so you can go to Club Tavern, sign up for that, and they take really good care of you. Food on the way down there, drinks, and actually going to be tailgating for that one too, because it's in Miller Park.
We will be. We'll have brats, burgers, chicken sandwiches, a loaded potato salad, all the good stuff.
All right, so a lot of really cool stuff going on. Still limited time, so you can sign up for that bus trip October 4th. Badger shuttles, that will start with the Badgers' first home game coming up very soon. Packer season obviously starts the 13th against the Bears. Club Tavern, a great place to watch that. And of course, your live music destination. Monday DJ, Wednesday karaoke, that's always a blast.
Oh, you got to be careful there.
Gotta be careful there. And then Thursday, a really nice rotating schedule. You have the Gomers who do live karaoke, Pat McCurdy in there on Thursdays as well once in a while, and other great live music and kind of a rotating mix of bands on Friday or Saturday. So really a entertainment destination. You get great food there, great entertainment, whether you want live music, football, sports, or to get out there and play volleyball this fall. So a lot of great things going on at Club Tavern.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you're going to be able to play volleyball or do any athletic stuff if you try that, because that's a big healthy meal, and that is the Hot Brown, inspired by Kentucky, something Moose and Ryan put together for us.
Indeed.
Ryan, great job. Thanks for coming on to the restaurant show today.
It was a pleasure.
Ryan, our friend from Club Tavern right here on the restaurant show. We'll be back in just a moment. Thank you for tuning into the restaurant show this week. We want to thank all of our guests for stopping by and giving us some fantastic ideas on places to eat here in the Madison area. You can be a part of the show or let us know some of your favorite restaurants by tweeting us at hashtag TRSCW57. Stay tuned all week long for more of the restaurant show right here on CW57.